Hey there, folks, I got a new knife for you. This might look familiar to you. It looks like the Eagleknights knife, the Lanny's clip that I reviewed a couple of weeks ago. This, in fact, is not the same knife. This is my knife. So my good friend Chris, Brooklyn Tactical Designs, was kind enough. He's so very generous. He knew how much I fell in love with his Lanny's clip that he ordered one for me as a gift from Pepe Jalamo. So thank you very much, Chris. Thank you very much. Pepe banged this out like in a week. Now this is fully handmade custom knife, right? Specs, I asked for the exact same specs as Chris's knife because I like the combo, total combo. So with the carbon fiber, the blue G10 liners, even the same finish on the blade, right? So I like that dark. I got some olive oil on that. So I got dark acid stonewash on the blade and satin flats. You can see Pepe's name right there. But yeah, but this is completely handmade, folks, because I actually wanted to do a comparison because Chris was over earlier today. He was nice enough to drop off my gift. And oh, by the way, I'm also shooting this in natural light. Hopefully that's okay. I'm doing this, I think it's like 2 o'clock. I'm doing this by the window. So I want to capture, I don't know, something a little different for the channel, something in natural light. But yeah, Chris was nice enough to drop this off, and it looks like the exact same. It is the same model, but because it's handmade, it's custom built, and Chris was made, I think he said his was made about 5 years ago. There were some differences, and I wanted to hold on to Chris's knife, but you know, I didn't want to bother him. I'm sure he would have if I asked him. Maybe sometime in the future I'll do that, but I want to do the comparison because you can tell it's a handmade knife, custom made, and you can see there's some small, slight differences. I mean, if you guys can't wait for me to do a comparison video, you can look at my, I'll link my last video, and you can see there's some slight differences in the blade shape. Slight, like mine has a little bit more belly on the tip. The nail nick is more pronounced on mine. I think my grind, this is a hollow, goes a little bit higher than Chris's. All little subtle nuances that are different. And I think my butt is a little bit bigger on the handle. And my scales are a little bit thicker than Chris's. Now, of course, you know, this is all handmade by Pepe, so he does what he does. I mean, every handmade knife from Eagleknights is unique, and this is an example of it. And again, I promise to do a comparison once Chris drops off his knife, so I can show you the subtle differences. So it is a Lanny's clip slip joint. It's a linerless because Pepe does do it with titanium liners, steel liners. This one's a linerless, even though it does have blue G10 liners. That's really just for accent, not really acting as a liner. Same as Chris's knife, very, very solid build on this Lanny's clip. Hand tweaked by Pepe. It's got that strong walk and talk. This actually doesn't have quite as strong a walk and talk as Chris's, but if you could tell by the sound, it's still very, very strong. I still feel like Pepe makes the most solid walk and talk. Right into the 90, you can hear the sound, and into lockup. Hopefully the mic captures that. But awesome. I mean, perfect tension on it. Like I said, mine is a little bit higher, I think, because if you saw my last vid, Chris's knife is pinchable. So you can use the nail nick, but it's totally pinchable. And I feel like my flats are higher where I can pinch it really easy. So I like that. I love that, Pepe. Thank you very much. Again, locks nice at the 90 and then full open. See, it just feels very secure in my hand. I feel confident in this knife, you know. I don't know if you can say that about a lot of knives. He also added this nice custom bead that he made out of the, I think the same materials, right? The G10 and the unidirectional carbon fiber. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. CPM 154 on the blade. Again, he hand rubbed the flats. Let me see if I can focus on it. Hand rubbed the flats right there. There we go. And he did a dark acid stone wash on the main grind there, and it is a hollow, like you can see. Right. Very tight tolerances right here between the tang and the spring. Almost, I was gonna say almost. It is seamless. I mean, you can see it only because this camera is ridiculous focus, but you. Yeah, I mean, if I dig my nail into it, you can feel it. But it's very seamless. Nice finish work on the unidirectional carbon fiber. I love that he captured the grains, right? I mean, he centered it, right? So it looks like a wood grain, and he put it centered on both sides, I might add. That's attention to detail, because he didn't have to do that. Contoured nicely. Just really awesome. Really nice work. He put the shield. Chris was pointing out to me that his shield, you can feel the transition a little bit, very slight. On mine, you cannot feel it at all. Cannot feel it at all. You can't feel any of the stainless steel hardware. Just, geez, such a gorgeous knife. Just really beautiful. I love it so much. With the knife came a nice slip with Pepe's logo, right? So I think the logo is J's. It's like three J's forming like a kind of like a ninja star. And New York City motorcycle noises. Really nice leather too. I love this leather. I love the character on it. Nicely oiled, creases. Really well done. Pepe told Chris, I just threw like some, I think his words were just a bullshit slip cover. But this is really awesome work. He's so modest that he's saying that this is bullshit slip leather cover work. I mean, this is, I don't know, I think it's pretty solid looking. Pretty nice. I mean, it does the job. I think the color is nice on it. As far as leather goes, it's kind of like a greenish tactical desert tan. I don't know what colors. There's a lot of colors in it. But anyway, quick vid on that, folks. And I know you've seen this knife before, you know, talking about Chris's knife. But I was just so excited. I was going to do a vid today. It's Sunday. I'm not even know if I'm going to post this. Yeah, I guess I'll post it. Why not? No one really watches on Sunday, I don't think. You guys have lives, not me. But, yeah. Just want to showcase that for you guys. Alright, guys. What's coming up in the social distancing series? I have a chef knife that I'm going to review. BG10 Japanese chef knife. You might have seen it on my Instagram. So look for that. I think I'm going to bang that out this week. I want to talk to the owners of the shop. They want to just tell me more about the knife that I got that's manufactured in Japan. So I'm really excited about that. You know, I'm kind of like becoming a chef fanouche, a chef fanatic. I also got 2 more chef knives in the works. I got one coming from Luke Delmeyer and from my good buddy Berg Blades, Matt Westberg. All right, guys. Peace.